If you're anything like how I was in high school, you wanted to build muscle and you wanted to have the respect of people around you. Now, in order to do that, you might have heard that you need to eat big to get big, which honestly makes a lot of sense. But you also might have heard that tracking the food that you eat is toxic and it creates an unhealthy relationship with food. And you might have made your first mistake and listened to them. And then you label yourself as a hard gainer when you intuitively eat and you don't track your calories or the things that you eat, and you're still 150 pounds soaking wet in high school, and you haven't put on any muscle, and you give up. My name is Michael Rubis. I'm the owner of The Refined Results, and intuitive eating is honestly a waste of time. So what's the first problem with intuitive eating? With intuitive eating, you have no accountability with what you're eating at all. And you can eat more or you can eat less all you want, but at the end of the day, if you're not able to keep track of what you've been eating in a definitive way, you're just not going to see the results that you want. I think in order to tell you what the second problem of intuitive eating is, I have to tell you a story first. I was 227 pounds in college. So that's probably about 3 or 4 years ago now, maybe even more than that. When me and my friends used to go out and drink, I would always get an Irish trash can with my friend. Now, if you don't know what an Irish trash can is, it's that like blue cocktail where you have the Red Bull and they put it in from the top, and as you drink the drink, the Red Bull filters into the drink. So it's kind of like a downer and an upper at the same time to kind of like keep you going. It tasted good, and we would always get that every single time we'd go out. So, what's the problem with a drink? Alcohol is tricky because, like I said, if you're not tracking what you're eating and you're intuitively eating, it's just a drink. You wouldn't think it has that many calories in it and you'd be good to go. I come to find out, actually in the last like year or two, that an Irish trash can has about 400 calories in it. And I was wondering why I wasn't able to get weight off when I wanted. So that's our second problem of intuitive eating, is that you have no idea how many calories are in certain things, like especially liquids. Because with liquids, they just go down easy and they absorb into your body, and that's that. But if you're at a bar and you're drinking drink after drink, you might have had half of your day's worth of calories just in alcohol, and you feel no different. And then you feel hungry because it's not satiating food, it's not filling. So what's the third problem with intuitive eating? And to that I say that it isn't toxic. It's a habit that builds structure and consistency. If you're the kind of person that would be intimidated by tracking their calories and looking at a number, honestly, those kinds of people have probably already clicked off this video. They're not like the 1% of people that actually want to better themselves and are willing to do anything that it takes to achieve. That's the kind of person that's watching this video and that watches my videos. So you're the kind of person right now, if you're still watching this, that actually wants to improve themselves and actually wants to see results no matter what. You're not worried about a number on a screen, and you actually look forward to seeing that number because it's indicative that you're following through with a goal and you're tracking what you're supposed to be tracking. So what you need to do to fix the issue of intuitive eating is you need to download what's called a calorie tracker app. I have a coworker of mine, his name's Matt, and I talk to him frequently about like his fitness and his goals and everything. He's not working with me personally, but we always get talking at work about fitness because he wants to start working out again and eating right, and he's doing the right things. He's following the process, and I'm proud of him for that. He wanted to start tracking his calories, and I said that that was great. And I asked him a couple days in, "Hey, are you tracking your calories?" I remember we were talking about that, and so he goes into his notes app, and my heart like skipped a beat, and I was just staring at his phone, dumbfounded. He would take the macros, like the protein, the fats, and the carbs from everything that he would eat throughout the day, and he would put it in that notes app and keep track of it manually. And he would track each individual food item, each individual like calories and everything, and he would put it together, and he would like, it was some like archaic medieval stuff that I was looking at on his phone, and I looked at that, and I was saying like, dude, if I was doing what you were doing right now, like I would not be tracking my calories. Like that is way too much, dude. And so I set him up on a calorie tracker app. It's the one that I use. It's called Chronometer. If you type it out, it's Chrono, like Chrono meter, all in one word. It's on. I think it's on Apple. It's on Android, and it has a barcode scanner for free. A lot of different calorie tracker apps, they'll make you pay to have access to a barcode scanner. And what the barcode scanner is, it's pretty much a function where you have like food from the supermarket, like let's say it's like chicken cutlets, and on the back of the package where the barcode is, you can actually scan that with your phone, and it'll tell you all of the nutritional information on the food item in the app. So it automatically tracks it into the app, and you can put like how many grams of that you had, how many servings or how many ounces, and you can actually measure it yourself. If you have like a kitchen scale at home or something, you can literally measure it to the gram and know exactly what you're putting in your body. So go on the App Store if you haven't already. If you've been training or you're new, go onto the App Store now. Grab Chronometer, put it on your phone. Get set up on there. You can even put like a custom calorie goal if you want. Like you don't. There's a lot of the nutrition apps. They do like this calculation for you based off of like your energy level, off of like how much you're trying to gain a week, like how much pounds and stuff. I don't listen to that, and I'm gonna do a video in the future of, if you do have the app, what you need to put your calories at based off of what your goals are. So go in the App Store right now, download a calorie tracker app. If you want more advice like this, subscribe. If you want to be trained by me personally and have your life changed, my website link is in the bio, so just go down and click that link if you take you to my website. You're better than you think, and I'll see you in the next one.